y'all, I have nowhere to go. And I finally did this to you guys. I feel like such a kid, but the room got changed, so here we go.
The A stands for audience. Say audience.
Audience.
And we're gonna like talk back and forth through this. Who here likes to make money? So we've continued to invest in things like our revenue share program, which allows you to go create fun, interesting content as well as social media platforms, because they really use it to talk to their friends, and like that's where their group chats are and things like that. The B stands for business. Say business.
Business.
Just run against your content, and then you're able to get fans on Snapchat. They are ultimately like your ultimate fans. They follow you across every other business venture that you do. If you launch a podcast, if you do other, launch merch, you come out with a song. One of my creators, she had at the time about 1.2 million followers on Snap. She has 14 million on YouTube, like 5 million on TikTok. And she comes out, she does fashion and beauty content usually, but she came out with a new song. Sometimes she like releases music. And she talked about it on all of her from Snapchat specifically, because like what she's doing is sharing content that's about her every day. So these people feel like they're her friends. They really feel like attached to her. They really feel close to her. Like social media platforms. But she drove 600,000 pre-saves only through Snapchat. 99.9 of the pre-saves that she got were
program supporting underrepresented communities. It's really important for Snapchat to really make sure our creators reflect our ecosystem, and so we want them to see what they see. We actually have a couple people in here that are part of that program and alumni. So what is the 523 program? It's our annual content creator program. The app. Who is 523? We select 15 creators every year, and we really, obviously from underrepresented backgrounds, and really invest in their creator journey and building their business on Snapchat. Why 523? So the 523 program aims to build a pathway to success for content creators, all underrepresented groups. So just to make sure, again, like I said, our ecosystem is reflected. So the main thing, people like myself, Francis, our team across the states and obviously the world, we have offices everywhere. Community engagement. We expect you to invest in your business, invest in your creator journey, invest in creating great content on Snapchat. One-on-one mentoring. So you'll be talking with, you'll have access to the 523 alumni. Obviously your current class, we've had some large people come out of the class and do amazing things, and currently we still bring those people into the program, and obviously top tier creators with Snapchat. And then partner education is really important for us, so we want to make sure you have opportunities to learn how you can build your brand. So we are partnered with Issa Rae's company, Ensemble, which kind of leads into my next thing, brand deal. Getting this $10,000 on top of being in our monetization program and making money with their ads. They're also making money with brand deals, and these brands, so we've worked with Disney Plus, Google, AT&T, Cricket Wireless, Clinique, and so they've all had opportunities on top. And actually, currently, I have current 523 class right now, Alan, right there, who's a Howard alum, Alaska, right here. Love working with them. We've worked with Clinique 3 times already. They're investing in these programs. They're invested in Snapchat. They're invested in the class we're working with, and so, if y'all really want to talk about your, oh, sorry, yes, sorry, alumni. I wasn't here for that one. I wasn't there. First class creators only. And they can, and I don't know, Alaska or that, would y'all like to talk a little bit about what 523 is doing?
She also has some interesting things.
Oh yeah, come on. That's the original class. That's when we're doing media partnerships, because the class has changed a little bit. So we used to do media teams, but now we're strictly.
I am so glad to be here. My name is Tanya. I was part of the 523 inaugural class. My niche was Formula One. Auto racing and also trading cards. And I know in a community where you're talking about trading cards and I look like this, there weren't a lot of people who believed in me, but Snapchat did. And I was very, very excited to work with brands like eBay. I've been featured in a movie. I've worked with Formula One themselves. So I think that this is a great opportunity for you guys to apply to, because it's not just about the money. I mean, of course, that's great, but it's also about the relationships that you are going to form to these wonderful people to reach out to. She looked a little different, but you know. but they don't leave you with these brands and with these companies that are going to help you continue on forward even after you're not a part of the program anymore. I mean, always have access to what I like most. A year afterwards, I'm still on Snapchat. I'm still creating content. I'm still getting brand deals. I'm still growing my network, and also have high and dry. You don't do 12 months and then they kick you out. You definitely are left with a contact point. You're able to collaborate with other creators, and that podcast, Apex Takeover Podcast. So anyone wants to.
I'm Alaska. I'm in the 523 program right now, and if some of y'all yell out a number, like when y'all finish college, like how much money do y'all want to start making when you finish college?
Sustainable.
Like how much? Like what's sustainable?
$300,000.
Let's say 6 digits, just to be.
6 figures, right?
Six.
When I went to Howard, I was just like I would travel here and there. I do my thing. I work with musicians and everything. But now with this 523 program, it's cool because I can still do everything that I would normally. You said $1 million a year?
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Alright,
Great. So not $1 billion yet, but we on the way. But no. So the thing is that I run a marketing company, and most popular creators are like Division III basketball players, for instance. Like you just never know. But so with this, no matter what your career is, no matter what your field is, you can get on Snapchat and post your life and post what you really do. But in addition to that, I can also make way more money. Like with this program, I'm making $10,000 a month in addition to whatever my normal job is. Like when I spoke to them in the past, they talked about something that we got going on, and you can make money. So don't think that, oh, I have to be doing something that's super glamorous or super whatever. Like people thrive and people go crazy in different niches. Like she said, like she around this room, as long as you post a lot and you post pretty consistently, like you'll post something that you think is super boring, but somebody else might get on Snapchat and they might look at it and be like, dang, like this is somebody else. Howie does trading cards and F1. I know Alan does like DIY and home improvements and everything. Like I post different content to both of them, and we're all winning on that platform. So as y'all look up, that's what I would say to check out and keep in mind. And again, on Snapchat, on every platform, I'm at Alaska, tap in with me. Versus Canvas, like I wish I could go to Howard and you'll have people that are super locked in, super paying attention to everything you have going on. Because granted, something might seem normal to you, to other people, you're living their dreams. So.
The appetizer, I think I kind of went over this already, but it shows your thoughts about attending Snap School. Make sure it has to do with the thing you're talking about. Well, I think that creates bad engagement. A lot of tools in there. We have the dual camera, a lot of things. So you want to use our music, want to use our lenses, want to use our stuff. Adding topic pills, hit them all over the place with.
Snapchat.
We're here, y'all. I'm taking pictures. I will share some tips with you, and we'll see you later. I just finished Snap School. This is Snap School. It's so different from LA. So different. I'm really happy I came. I got to ask some questions and learn a few things.